My mother's words made more sense to me when I heard them from a stranger. Because, for whatever reason, strangers are just more prophetic. Sad but true. Hard-headed, I know, but things I had already known, I learned again on my own, only to find my mother was right almost all the time. I was too close to the word. My mother's a prophet, and I would have prospered more had I worshipped her the way that I ought. So think for a second, follow me. They didn't believe in Jesus then because he lived amongst his peers. So even if he altered water or walked on water or preached on altars, they assumed his crucifixion was karma. They labeled him blasphemous. But centuries later, an entire population calls him savior. They were too close to the word. We are too close to the word. So maybe miracles by what we consider to be mere men are thought to be movements by some inspired mortals, no more godlike than you or me. But with that logic, I assume that heroines during slavery were just bold, that heroes during the civil rights movement just got lucky, and there was nothing prophetic about writers during the Renaissance, right? We recorded their lives. But instead of writing holy books on their accomplishments, we exploit their ups and downs on silver screens. Musicians or activists that have touched our hearts don't get a Hallmark holiday where the world stops its rotation, but centuries from now, they'll say how Audre Lorde and Maya Angelou wrote the world into fruition. How Martin Luther was a king who was bigger than Christianity, how Malcolm was better than Islam, how Gandhi was bigger than Hindu, how Mother Teresa was Shiva, how Cobain was crucified by demons, how Marley was Moses, how Michael Jackson moonwalked across constellations, how Ray Charles healed the blind, how Jerry Garcia raised the dead. And they'll be correct. Harriet Tubman could have saved so many more, not that they knew they were slaves, but they understood that she was Christ. Christ, a Greek word meaning Messiah, Messiah, a Hebrew term meaning Savior, one who saves people. I have always wondered why Tupac sounded exactly like Psalms, while Revelations reminded me of Biggie's Ready to Die. There's a Jesus amongst you. There's a Muhammad at your job. There was a Buddha screaming from a bassinet. There was a Krishna on stage. There was a goddess washing dishes in your kitchen. There was a deity blowing you kisses. There was a future religion holding a sign written on cardboard with his own rags to riches prophecy. There was a Bible blasting through the lyrics of your MP3 player, and moments of divinity in the beautiful silence of two lovers or watching an artist paint the world in 6 minutes and rest on the 7th. We are very close to the word. Shh. Just listen.